Hi, I hope you're ready for a little bit of math today. Our lesson is not too long, but I wanted to show you a strategy that this lesson is all about. So it says the strategy is using number bonds to make a 10. So that's what we're focusing on today. So when you're trying to find 7 plus 4, we're breaking the 4 into a number bond so that you can add something to the 7 to make a 10. You want to make a 10. So always with the bigger number, you want to make a 10. So you're thinking in your head, okay, if I break the 4 into 2 and 2, right? Because you know 2 plus 2 is 4. If I put a 2 here and then try to add these two numbers together, 7 plus 2. So I can go 7 in my head, 8, 9. Oh, that didn't make a 10, right? That didn't work. So you just try it. I could be like, okay, let me put a 1 here. And if I put a 1 right here, 7 plus 1, did that make a 10? Nope, because that would be 8, right? So you could think, oh, okay, well, I could start with 7 and I could count how many hops does it take to get to 10 from 7. So let's put 7 in our head. Ready? 7, 8, 9, 10. It took us 3 hops to get to 10. So that will help you figure out, oh, I need to put a 3 here. I'm going to put a 3 here. Because now, if I put these numbers together, that makes the 10. So if I put a 3 right here, you figure out what number would have to go right here to make it be 4. 3 plus something equals 4. Try it. Count how many hops. You're right. It would be a 1. You're right. It would be a 1. So now when you look down at the bottom, it says 10 plus something equals the total. Okay. So we made a 10. So you can see here's the 10 right here. There's the 10 plus this number over here. So you're going to put that 1 right there. So it says 10 plus 1 more equals, figure it out. You're right. It's 11. So it says 7 plus 4 equals, it's going to be the same number, right? It's going to be the same number because we took 7 plus 4 and we just broke the 4 into smaller numbers. Would it still equal 4? So 7 plus 4 equals 11. It's just a strategy for one way for you to figure out how to add two bigger numbers together. A strategy to do that is to try to make a 10. Okay, so now in your math book today, when you look in your math book today, we are on lesson 13 and we're on session 4. So this is page 297. So when you look at this page, they're giving you an example at the very, very top of the page. Let me read it to you. It says 9 red circles and 4 blue circles. How many circles in all? There's our clue word, right? We know that we're going to add it together to get the total. So circle the clue words in all, because that tells you what to do. How many in all? Now they used a 10 frame, just like we did yesterday for part of the strategy. So here they have 9 red dots in the 10 frame, and they got the 9 from right up here, and 4 blue circles. So they put these 4 blue circles outside of the 10 frame right here because we're adding it together. Then you can see this arrow right here. All they did was they took this blue dot, see this blue dot right here, and they thought, oh, well, we need to make a 10. So we're going to take this blue dot and you draw an arrow, draw it right into the empty space. Okay, we're going to put it right in the empty space. That's what this picture is. Still 9 red dots. They moved one of the blue dots in and they made a 10. And now there's 3 dots sticking out. Okay, so when you do the math problem, they're showing you here's your 10. That's where they got the 10, plus 3, these 3 dots that aren't inside of the 10 frame, equals 13. So 9 plus 4 equals 13, because that's the original number that we started with. And then you put the answer here. Everybody write 13 right here. Now they're showing us how this is the picture with the 10 frame. Now they're showing you the same thing, but with a number bond. So here's the 9 red dots that go up here. Here's the 4 blue dots. 1, 2, 3, 4 blue dots. They broke it into 1 dot in the 10 frame. See this blue dot? That's what this 1 stands for right here. And 3 sticking out. And then they circled the 10 right here because 9 and 1 makes 10. That's how they got 10 plus 3 equals 13. That's how they got that. Now you're going to try it, okay? So you're going to try it on this problem right here. I'm going to read it to you. It says, Mr. Sun has 7 round erasers. He has 5 square erasers. How many erasers in all? Everybody circle in all, because that's your clue word, that we're gonna add it together, right? Now they did part of the picture already for you. So what they did was they drew the 7 round erasers. Those are the 7 red dots. The rest of the problem says he has 5 square erasers, okay? So you need to draw 5 more. Let's make them be squares, okay? Let's make them be squares. So we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm drawing them outside of my 10 frame right now because I'm trying to follow their example. I'm trying to do it like their example did. Now I know that to make the 10, I'm going to try to fill in these empty boxes to make a 10. So now I'm going to draw an arrow. This square is going to go here, this square is going to go here, and this square is going to go here. And then I'm going to have these 2 left over. I'm going to circle them so I can see it a little bit better. You do it. You do it. Okay. So now I'm looking over and I'm like, okay, we had 7 and then we added 5 more. How many in all? So let's see. Now I made a 10 and there were 2 more. So 10 plus 2. You figure it out. 10 plus 2. That's going to be the answer. That's going to be the answer. So I'm going to write the answer right here on the bottom line, right, is 12. And so 7 plus 5 more is 12. Okay? You write it, and then when you're done, turn the page. Turn the page. Okay, on the next one, it says, is the equation true or false? So remember, equation is just a fancy word for a math problem, okay? A math problem. So you're looking at this math problem, 8 plus 3. And you're thinking, okay, does that equal 12? Now there's lots of strategies. You could draw the 10 frame, okay? And you could try it. You could put the bigger number in your head. So put 8 in your head and count up 3 more hops and see what you get, okay? You're circling true or false. I'm not going to do it for you. I'm going to let you figure it out. I'm just reading it to you. Number 3 says find 8 plus 8. So here they have a number bond. Oh, it's a doubles fact, right? Here's 8 plus 8. We have to write the answer right here in the hole, and we have to write the answer here. Now they gave you a picture of some cubes. Let's just count these really quick. You can count with me and see how many there are. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8 plus 8. Underneath it, we could draw 8 more cubes, right? We could draw 8 more cubes right under it. You want your picture to be organized. So I'm trying to draw a square underneath theirs exactly, because now, you know what I could do? I could count by 2s, right? I could connect these and go, okay, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That's the answer, right? So you're going to write 16 here and 16 right here. The next problem says find 9 plus 5. And look, you can tell that they made a 10. So on this problem right here, you do, see this giant space they gave you right here? They want you to do it like the example that we started with. So you need to draw a 10 frame, okay? So we're going to draw a 10 frame right here. Try to make your picture be organized, right? Because it's much, much easier to do the math. Let's see if I can make it. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, there's my 10 frame. And it says 9 plus 5. Okay, so the bigger number, I'm going to put 9 circles in the 10 frame. Remember, we want to fill in the top row first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when we go to the second row, we start on the left because that's how we read, left to right. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's my first number. I got it from right here, 9. Plus 5. Now I'm going to draw the 5 underneath the 10 frame out of the box. I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's our problem. We just set up our problem, right? Now we want to make a 10. So we're going to take this circle right here and we're going to draw an arrow and we're going to put it in the 10 frame. And now we have a 10, right? Now draw a circle around the other ones that are left sticking out. My pen is dying because it's upside down, right? Okay, so we're going to draw a circle around the ones that are sticking out because now we have our 10 and this many more. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 plus 4 more equals, you write the answer, and then that is the same as 9 plus 5 equals, and you write the answer. Now, if you have your math packet that got sent home, before spring break, if you know where it is, it's going to have this page in it. If you can't find it, it's okay. Don't worry about it. But if you have it, I want you to do it because these green pages are just extra practice of the same thing that we just did. So you're going to do page 299 on your own, and then you're going to do page 300 on your own, and then have your parents check it. And that's our math for today. See you next time. Bye, everybody.